Coach, we all are in need of restoration. I wonder if you'd share with us today how you saw your need for restoration, maybe your attempts at self-restoration, and in that day when you fully surrendered, and what God's done with your new life of authenticity.
I tell people all the time, Mitch, I was fortunate, grew up in a Christian home and had a lot of Christian mentors. When they ask about accepting Christ, I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I put my hand up because I wanted to go to heaven, and I knew that's what you had to do. But like many boys, I got involved in sports, and so for a long time in my life, it was athletics and academics. Go to school, be a sports person. That's what I wanted to do. And it wasn't until I was probably 21 years old where I realized what I was missing in not having the Lord really running my life. I would go to church and feel like I was doing my part by doing it that way, but I didn't have the Lord in charge of everything. And I got to Pittsburgh with the Steelers. I was a 21-year-old rookie, and I met some guys who showed me what it meant to have that total surrender and have the Lord directing everything you do, your work, everything. And that was a new concept to me. And that's when I really surrendered and said, Lord, whether it's this career, football, or something else, I want you to be in charge. I want to do everything for you. And really that's when my life became the peaceful, fun, enjoyable journey that it's been for the last 30 years.
And God's used you since then in many lives to help bring restoration to others. Can you just share a little bit about how He's done that with you?
That's probably been the fun of it, to be in situations where you get a chance to talk to people. They see some of your disappointments, the losses that we've had when things didn't always go right, getting fired, changing jobs, losing games. And they say, gee, how do you handle it? And be able to say that, hey, no matter what happens, if you have the Lord first and you're trying to walk with Him, all those things are going to work themselves out. And to see people who had disappointments in their lives, maybe done things or gone the wrong way, but be able to bounce back, that's been so much fun. And being able to share that message that Christ can take you where He needs you to go, no matter what's happened before in your life. People need to hear that.
They sure do. Authenticity I've defined as reflecting the design of the designer. So I assume in your relationship with God, every day that goes by as you walk Restoration Road, you see maybe a new piece of your life that He had designed you and brought you on this earth for. Has anything like that stood out to you lately? I
do. I see different things, and I always thought I was going to be a professional athlete, and I got to play professional football for 3 years, but He showed me that really wasn't what He had in store for me. My career was going to be coaching, and then I coached for 28 years, but I always had this desire to do other things and to talk to young people and to be involved in helping young people more than anything. So in 2008, when I really stepped away from it, and people said, how can you leave a coaching career and a Super Bowl caliber team? And when you say, it's just, I really feel God calling me to do something different, I think it helps people to understand that there's a lot of ways that the Lord can use you.
So full surrender for you means all of your heart, all your desires, all of your life, your time, talent, and treasures. I call it the 3 resources of life. And basically, He can lead you wherever He wants to lead you, and that platform becomes your ministry.
It does, and I think you try to open up and try to say, what do you want me to do? And for a long time it was football, and I enjoyed that, and people kind of sensed, hey, that's the right thing to do. But when you say, what, I'm feeling a sense that God has something else for me, and it's not football, sometimes that's hard for people to understand because they think, it should be so exciting, or it's this. And you say, it was all that, but even though I still love the game, I feel the Lord directed me somewhere else. And I think that helps people to maybe look at their lives and say, where is the Lord really leading me? Where is He calling me? Not where I want to go, but where does He want me to go?
So that's what you would say to somebody who's watching, and they're saying, wow, I think I have gone somewhere and done something in order to try to be somebody. I have tried self-restoration, and it's left me dissatisfied and unrestored. What do I do now?
I would say that you'll never get the sense of satisfaction, you'll never get that peace of mind if you're only doing what you want to do. Now, if what you want to do is what the Lord wants you to do, that's awesome. But you've got to find that. You've got to find what the Lord wants you to do and then make that what you want to do.
Coach, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.